Hello everyone, welcome to an episode of the Magic Arena Run. This is a continuation of our draft, and yeah, we lost one game, so no chance of hitting this lovely one. We still have a chance for this one. We'll see how we go. As a quick refresher, we're pretty much mostly cycling, hoping to take advantage of it with Unpredictable Cyclone, Reptilian Reflection, and Prickly Marmoset. And we have a bit of a mutate team, so we're not completely all in on the cycling. There are actually a few nice things that we were able to do. So probably, yeah, let's do a quick count on how many cycling creatures we have. So 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. 6 creatures, so not so much creature cycling. We don't have any more creature cycling, unfortunately. I'm actually tempted to just run a Survivor's Bond. We'll cut the kin. This was the first card I drafted. Unfortunately, it's looking like we are not getting there with this guy, so I'm actually gonna cut him. Also makes it easier on our mana. We're keeping the Avian Oddity. We could also say keep a Capture Sphere as additional removal. I guess Hampering Snare is also a possibility as well, but we'll leave it like this for now. I'll probably want to put in an Auspicious Starix, cut, say, not the Recluse. What's... probably the Symbiote? We'll see. But we'll give... yeah, we have to pay attention to what we exactly cycled here. I didn't realize that our cycling density is not that high. Our creature density is somewhat high though, so we can cycle and we will probably hit a creature, whether it's a good creature in our story. So not bad. We got turn 2 Symbiote, turn into Sleeper Dart. I might run the Sleeper Dart first. I made a very big mistake with Charge the Forever Beast. Basically, I have to pay attention, especially with the Fertilid. So we're not entirely immune. Okay, so we got good removal target. There. This is each opponent, so I can play the Symbiote safely, especially now that we have an Avian Oddity to... that's... I don't normally notice the sound effects because I don't normally play with headphones. No, that's not... That's really the Symbiote. The Symbiote has a purpose. Now, I remember there is a spell that deals 1 damage to each creature and opponent, so I have to be careful. Okay. Oh, opponent missed it. He's supposed to tap first. He missed it. I'm not cycling this one quite yet. I'm also not using this one quite yet also. That's... I could cycle this, I guess, but I'll... do I play the Sleeper Dart and I'll keep this guy tapped because casting a non-creature spell just untaps it. I'm actually gonna leave it as... I'm gonna leave it like that. Keep an eye out. Opponent plays Memory Leak. Ooh, where... I'm gonna let it resolve. There's no way our opponent's gonna take Sleeper Dart. Opponent's definitely taking that. Oh, it's an exile effect also, so at least we still have 2 Greater Sandworms. Not too bad. So much for 11 points of removal damage, but... so... oh, this is also not flash cards. I have to be really careful. Do I cycle this now? No, it just puts a flying counter. Let's save it. Draw a card. Survivor's Bond. Shame we can't get anything back. Probably playing Survivor's Bond, I should just... I should... If I play Survivor's Bond, I should probably just play the... Mythic. Opponents... You're only gonna hit for 2 damage. If you attack this... Opponents should have attacked first. I don't get what's going on. Yeah, no point sacking it like this. Not quite yet. Then watch our opponent mutate stuff and we're all of a sudden in trouble. Yeah, made a mistake there. I guess I will cycle now. Because Survivor's Bond returns it back to hand. So I can make this one fly. Let's hope our opponent doesn't have removal. Draw another land. This is not an instant, so... Let's save that for later. Oh yeah, I could save this as an instant even though he can see it coming. Straight red black. Probably Duskfang Mentor whenever it puts a... Okay. So the mentors are actually very... So it's just a lifelink counter, but it gets annoyed. Well, I now do have a good target. Okay, so just take the hit. Opponent doesn't have a flying creature. I could cycle this. Probably will. Yeah, I got fortunate. Got an unpredictable cycle. So this is not a good choice. So let's go Survivor's Bond. Return target non-human creature. Will return the avian oddity. It's not a 3 sorcery, but... And take note that the Duskfang Mentor itself does not have lifelink, so at least we neutered that combo somewhat. Here come the humans though. So thankfully we are just taking a little less damage. Okay, maybe a little bit. I need to hit land drops. And in fact, I'm willing to play Greater Sandworm first. So I'm willing to block... Nice memory leak. Okay, opponent's gonna have an interesting choice now. I want to see what he takes. He's gonna take either the Cyclone or the Sandworm. He's probably gonna take the Sandworm because that's the bigger threat. Yeah. Fair. So, okay, so pass. This doesn't have lifelink, so I'm probably just gonna block this one. And yeah, give me a land. Here's the battlefield tab. Let's give ourselves a mountain, I guess. Just in case. Rugged Highlands. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we're playing this for keeps. So we will take 4 damage next turn. And you have to remember that our opponent actually does gain life. So I'm actually gonna pass on the attack. Now the other sad thing is that if we do taking 4 anyway, but at least we reduce the number of... Okay, there's a wilt. Okay, so it's double flying, not that it means anything. Yeah, definitely want the Lava Serpent. So that's 5, 6, 7. Wait. Oh, thank goodness we were able to just swing with that. I did not have to show the double strike. So knowing our opponent is... Okay, so we'll keep it to... I'm actually gonna cut the Shredding Sails because I want to hit Raking Claws or Wilt. So let's cut the Shredding Sails. We definitely want to add Sudden Spinnerets. No, let's add a creature. Let's just keep it creatures at least. Or we can actually just add the Bonder Prodigy again, I guess. We do have a... Okay, Cyclone doesn't trigger off itself. I'm also willing to cut the Crystal. No, we actually have a lot of high costs. I'm going to keep the Crystal. Going to keep... I'm going to put in Gust of Wind just to give us another removal spell. I'm really curious as what happened to our opponent, but I'm not going to take added risks with this one at least. So, like for example, this is no good. This is so much better. We're probably gonna cut 1 mountain. So we got Symbiote. Hopefully we draw into... That's okay. We're drawing into lands, which is not the worst thing. Opponent got the super aggro start. And we got the super land heavy start. I think I'm gonna cut the RD. Well, it's just a response to this one, I guess. Memory leak. Hey, guess what? Oh, we lost that one. Oh well. I'll take 2. Just in case. Oh, synergy. Here we go. So let's take another mountain. Okay, now we're off to the races. Now we're also very vulnerable to spot removal, like say Death Touch counter. So we can hold this off on defense for now. Okay, cycle this. We don't have double green, so I'll cycle that way. No attacks. Note that every time Memory League... Oh, you should... Yeah, you really should do this first. Well, you can also exile cards from graveyard, so the Wilt can go... Yeah, Wilt is the only target here. Yeah, opponent's not been doing it properly. Not like my situation's helping any. Yeah, memory leak is not. It's actually quite good. Good for a common, I say. Yeah, cycling one is actually very relevant. Yeah, there you go. Now cast your non-creature. Or swing. No blocks. The one that untaps creatures is okay. Then now he figured that out properly. And I'm still flooded, so... Okay, so if I swing with everything, I take even more, so I really should hold back. I'm waiting for opponent to go all in. The heck? Yeah, we flooded quite hard. And with a lifelink counter. Yeah, now this one's just gonna keep getting bigger. Yeah, I probably should concede this point. Yep. I literally got flooded to death. Game's not happy with me. Anyway, we still got one more shot. I'm actually might want to... No, we really have to remember to play that. I could just cut the crystal. Yeah, let's just cut the crystal, play Auspicious Starix, I guess. I could also play Wolf Bear. It's a 4/4 for 4, which is actually quite good in itself. I shouldn't worry about that too much. Also, I have to be more concerned about a curve. It's like 6/6/4/3/4. So I'm actually... Okay, I actually played the Starix. I really can't make up my mind. Cut the Starix, keep the Starix. I might... Porcuparrot's actually quite good. Go for Blood's also a removal spell. I'll probably cut Sleeper Dart also. So we need to have another small creature. Also, Survivor's Bond might also be a good cut as well. Though it did help us in that one game. Okay, we're definitely keeping this. Yeah, we have to take note of what we actually have that cycle, so... Gain the life. We're gonna play Reptilian Reflection. And most likely cycle the Great Worm. Also, an interesting trick you can do is, well... Okay. Also, this is fight, so... Yeah, the death touch is really annoying. I'd really like to draw into a Porcuparrot, right? So there's also the other trick of cycles. So wait, check. Let's check. Whenever you cycle a card, you may have. Hold on. I'm gonna see if this works. Never mind if I lose. So we'll auto-pay this. So this has to go first. Wait, I don't think this matters because it targets, so I probably won't get it anyway. Yeah, it didn't matter. I could have cycled this first. So next turn, Starix. Let's see if we can encourage a trade. Nope, opponent's gonna go for us. So next turn we just play the Starix out. It's at least it will dissuade this one. We can turn off full control. Take a deep breath. We're taking 6 damage. And the memory leak is... I'm actually gonna let that resolve. Let's see what our opponent takes. He probably takes a Starix because I can play that next. Takes the Go for Blood, which would be interesting. He could take... Okay, takes a Starix. Prickly Marmoset, which is actually quite helpful. So our opponent knows we got one more cycling trigger, unless he memory leaks it as well. But otherwise, we can make this into a 4. If he swings with both... Oh, this... Does he have a combat trick? Does this have first strike? No combat trick. It has first strike. Yeah, the icon is much smaller now, so that's something we have to be very careful. One, two, three, four, five, 6. It's actually quite tempting. I actually might need cards. I'm actually gonna cycle. It's kind of all in at this point. Yeah, it's so all in. I have no idea what's up with the... He's definitely gonna... And he'll be up for life. So here's knocking on wood that we actually draw a cycling card, or else we are in real trouble. So opponent goes back up to 6. Probably plays the Night Squad Commando. Yeah, we... Okay, so I can cycle this, get the 5-4 up. We still have a problem with the Frenzied Raptor incoming. Let's see how it goes. Probably... Keep cycling into lands. Who would have thunk? Yeah, thank goodness it has trample, so it partially negates the life. It will negate the life gain a bit. Still in trouble though. You'd want to place memory leak to find that we have nothing to cycle into. Yeah, take her to the graveyard, sure. Tapped out, so Yep. Got a bit greedy there. I probably should have just played the Greater Sandworm. Force our opponent to keep ticking this up, then... Man, we've been hitting all those lands like there's no tomorrow. I'm pretty sure I only have 17 lands. So... Got an Hyperox, but unfortunately, we only got one game. So this one's pretty much for... This one's pretty much a buy at this point. We'll see if we can actually win with this one. So I guess the one thing we learned is that we cannot just split between the mutate and the cycling strategy. We have to choose one or the other. So maybe the cycling strategy with maybe 1 or 2 mutate creatures is okay. The mutate strategy with a few cycling cards, not necessarily the creatures, is okay. Well, that was a bit of a bust, but I can't complain too much about it. It's a bit of it's a learning experience. At the very least, we learned that lesson quite well, and we and you also have to take note of the parts where we got shafted, like green-red. We didn't exactly get that much removal. We were kind of relying on blue for that one, so which might have been a problem. Speaking of which, we could have sideboarded in the capture sphere also. There's a lot of dependency on the adding counters to your creatures. And gotta draw because of a disconnect or whatnot. Let's hope this does not tick down on the... Well, it doesn't matter for me. Yeah, I still have one game to review. Yeah, that would have been very weird. If this kind of happens again, I guess we can probably call it at that point, but I really want to get one more game. I'm pretty sure we can still do something about it. Our opponent's siding in double memory leak. It is a revelation of the weaknesses of having a very linear strategy. Now that I think of it, I probably do want to cut the survivor spawn. We can cycle these at least. And I will have time to think about it. So turn 1 Rugged Highlands, turn 2... We can cycle the Go for Blood, but I want to take this one sparingly. Opponent's taking their time. Okay, there's some menace. Each can't be blocked except by 3 or more creatures, so... Might have to take note that I might need to save these. Yeah, we'll let that resolve for now. Looks like our opponent might be... Really thinking about it. Pass. Okay. So we now have a strategy until we hit 5 mana, so we can cycle this, play Unpredictable Cyclone. So our opponent, it's just blue, red, white. Jeskai colors. Yeah, we're probably not going to remember these names. Opponent's actually playing 4 color here, or he could just be using this one for 2 of the 3 colors. Perimeter Sergeant, when this guy attacks. Yes, take action. Yep, and once again, we're drawing lands off the cyclings. Awfully weird. In fact, I feel bad about just playing Unpredictable Cyclone. We're gonna be taking what, 10 damage? If our opponent kills this one, yeah, we play Unpredictable Cyclone. No, we're taking more than, so we're taking 12 damage if I just play the Unpredictable Cyclone as is. I could just play Avian Oddity as is instead, because that is like a 2/4. Yeah, so we might have to hold on the Cyclone a bit. I could also hold it on defense. Or at least hope this eats a kill spell. Do note that, yeah, our best bet is probably turn 5, turn 6. We might actually just not play this unpredictable cycle. We might actually just go for... So we can't block this, but we can definitely block this. If our opponent has a pump effect, so be it. Flame still. At least it absorbed the requisite amount of damage. So we'll go down to 7. I have to think this through. If I can draw a small creature, I mean, like that. Then what I can do is I can just cycle Lava Serpent to activate that. Then we can just play Greater Sandworm next turn. So we're still not able to block this, but we can at least put an end to this. Yeah, we're way behind though, that's a problem. Opponent's kind of land flooded at this point. Opponent's looking for removal. Again, we can't exactly... Okay. Bit of a shame, but we can still... Yeah, it's on defense now. Watch me... Well... Take action. Does our opponent still have removal? That'll be annoying. Am I still drawing lands? Also annoying. Okay. So at least we traded, not too bad. So take note. This is 7. So I need to cycle for a very specific set of cards. Also, this guy can be blocked. Yeah, I can't block that. So Porky Parrot's not gonna do it. Let's cycle the Greater Sandworm. That's more likely not to do at this point. Prickly Marmoset. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So nope, didn't draw it. Nope, didn't draw it. So let's make some of those changes. So from the looks of it, relatively fast deck is the key. Yeah, I probably want to put in... Yeah, I probably want to put in the Gust of Wind and the Capture Sphere. We can cut the Shredded Sails. We can cut the Sleeper Dart. I'm going to cut the Crystal. I'm going to add... probably just Exuberant Wolf Bear. I'm also going to cut the Survivor's Bond. We're going to add another creature. Let's just say... Mosscoat Goriac sounds fine. That might have been the build I should have started with. Well, probably with the exception of the Breaking Sail. So this is definitely not keepable. Sure, we can cycle 1, but if we don't get anything, it's over. This is better. Can't get any worse, I guess. I'm gonna keep this. At the very least, what we can do is nuke their first creature, then just cycle it. Especially if the game decides to just keep giving us all green mana. Well, I don't mind all green mana if it actually gives us another green creature. Or something to snipe. Then I might be... Okay, Forbidden Friendship. Not a great snipe target, so we'll leave that alone. This case, this is not... Okay, got Gust of Wind, so now we just need blue mana too. Ay, 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 ay. Yeah, Sealed might have been a... Okay, if you're really not that great with draft, Sealed is probably a better place to start, I suppose. Opponent plays... Opponent's going on the small end. And I am somewhat concerned here because I know he has particular creatures I need to remove. Can I just keep waiting until I draw to 9 mana? Okay, there's those. Opponent's also kind of stuck on mana. Cycles Memory Leak. Yeah, so we know he's stuck on mana at this point. Cycle the Titanot Rex. I probably have to, but let's kill something first with it because I already played the Recluse as a creature. There's no guarantee. It'll be nice if we could start mutating this guy at least, though. Does our opponent have... Show me the +2/+2 white pump effect. It'll be annoying, but I have to... Okay, it doesn't have it. But still has something else to play. Or cycle. Probably should have cycled first before playing that. I might have played the land of a different color. Although it would not have... Okay, didn't really matter. But still there. So let's see, we play Mountain next. We might actually get to the point where we do cast this if our... Well, okay, opponents found their third land. Frenzied Raptor. Okay, we got a nice target now. Also note that we can still snipe these, so... Okay, Rugged Highlands. I'm actually gonna attack first. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Draw 2 more mana. How hard could it be? Well, actually, I would prefer to draw spells at this point. Or an island would be great too. Opponent found their 4th land. If it's something really big and dire, I might just not play this guy. Opponent plays... Oh, just playing it for regular. Oh, we do have a combat trick though. Just makes it 4, but... Other creatures get +2/+1. Oh, so it makes it a 3/2. So I'm assuming he's gonna try to mutate this, swing with both. I can at least snipe the token. Or if it just makes the toughness 4, I might Raking Claws, just snipe the Leosaur out of the way. Opponent plays Flame Spill. Okay, having none of that, I suppose. Okay, we'll just cycle it now. See if we can get something else. Okay, I guess that's fine. Okay, take the hit for now. At least we have something we can play. Okay, life's cutting really low. Both sideboard cards come in, so at least I have some defense now. Now also note our opponent's colors. We have no guarantee that Titanothrax is going to save the day. Opponent might have some... Did he just wait, does he have the... Wait, no. Lurking Deadeye. That was a bit of an all-in. This is a sorcery. I don't like the idea of bouncing that one back. In fact, now I don't like the idea of holding this back for defense. Oh, it has flash also, so at least we can get some points in. I'm gonna place that. Doesn't play anything else, so I guess we're fine to swing. Garrison Cat. Okay, can double block. Oh, I probably shouldn't have played the land. Yeah, we'll let that resolve. So we're probably gonna lose this the first chance, but that means our opponent cannot tap out. In fact, it means I can just keep swinging with Mosscoat Gorlak for quite some time. So in an interesting plot twist, our opponent cannot just assume I'm gonna treat instance of source. Oh, this has double strike. Okay, so I can actually double coil bug. So at least he's not gonna get us with this. This has trample, so that's a huge amount of damage. Play Prickly Marmoset. I wonder how he's gonna get the 4 mana for that. Is there a spell that also does the same thing? I know there are spells that do that, but I'll be honest, I'm not way too familiar with the set right now. So we have to be careful with... Actually, no, we don't have to be that careful with... Well, actually, we do. Does he have a land? This already has double strike, so that did not do anything. So let's see. Let's do the math. So I can actually block this with this one. So this is 3, 6. Okay, safe. Let's do a safety. Because this has double strike but not trample. Yeah, honestly, you would... So, given that in mind, I guess we can cut one and add one here. Do I want to add the Almighty Brushwag? No, I'm still not keen on that. Hampering Snare might be interesting. You know what, I'll keep it like this for now. This might be very well our well, this is definitely our last game. I'm really hoping that our opponent here is not... This did not 2-0. Well, I could always lose, I guess, but... Okay, opponent mulled. So we're definitely gonna try to play this out. I'm willing to cycle Lava Serpent. So we're going for cycle, play. It's super aggro. Okay, at least we got all our colors. Coil Bug. One copy. A copy of the Coil Bug is not bad, per se. Okay. I could even choose to just play the Marmoset and not cycle at all. At least not yet. So next turn I can... Yeah, because I need 5 mana at least if I play for it to get a land, so I can just play this one, cycle out the Serpent. Does our opponent have... Well, our opponent does have removal spells. It's first strike, so... If he's going for it, he's gonna be in for a Rude Awaken. Yeah, he's in for a Rude Awakening. That had first strike. Yep. I'm really not sure how much the Quills sell it, but our opponent pretty much already revealed that they have the... And this one is returned to hand, so sniping the Coil Bug is not such a bad play, not such a bad idea. I definitely want to go at least this one first. And remember, don't reveal Fertilid. This is a 0-0. That's also at least 5 damage. No, there are some stuff. Working Dead Eye. Okay. So I'm taking 5 damage next turn. Which is not too bad, I'd say. Forbidden Friendship. Yeah, you really have to trigger this first. Or hold down full control. So we'll take 6 damage. Okay, gotta land. Definitely not playing this one yet. I'm actually gonna play Fertilid first. Also, the nice trick is if our opponent goes for a... try to take up Fertilid. That's probably fine, actually. Nope. No combat. Returns. Okay. That'll take a while. So definitely grabbing that land. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I could just play this straight. It'll force some blocks. I can also play the Cyclone, then cycle the Lava Serpent. Actually, I'm going to just play the Lava Serpent as is. I can get cute next turn. So our opponent can just block with 2 creatures, which is pretty fine in this case. Okay, opponent takes the hit. So it's really... So next turn, play land, so... Cyclone... Also note that we're 1 mana away from Rex, so... Ooh. Now we have something to consider. Well, it's only haste. So, block. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so 5, 6, 7, 8. That takes me down to 1. That's way too close to comfort. So we'll take the 3 damage. And get the Lava Serpent back. I guess we can... Well, let's assume it's possible our opponent has another one. Possible. Really depends. That would be really scary with it. Okay, looks like our opponent might still have something. Also, at least, yes, another... One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's hope that last card is not. If you want to block with all your creatures, that's fine. He's most likely gonna just block. Oh no, he's gonna take it. So does that mean he has a second copy of Tentative Connection? It's actually a very nice combo with this one. Nope, it's not Tentative Connection, so... Can't block that. We can block this, we can block this. So he actually did win a game, and... Opponent can buy this back. Yeah, that's game. Whew. So we did still get one victory, although not as great as I wanted it to be. I would have loved to win that previous one. But sometimes that's how the draft cookie crumbles. And so we did get at least one pack, and I guess I'm happy enough for that. So that's it for this episode of the Magic Arena Run. If you like what you... Yeah, let's get that too. If you like what you saw, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Turn on notifications and whatnot. I'm gonna keep cramming up because I really want to get more of these drafts. But and I might try. I guess I might do. I might try a little bit. Oh, but there's one thing I have to note here. Traditional draft does not up your rank. You notice that there are no rank symbols there. So if I actually want to get rankings, I have to play in Premier Draft. So that's something I have to consider. You might see me play more Premier Drafts after all, but there you go. Who doesn't mind who doesn't mind all those all that traditional draft practice. Anyway, that's it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching. I hope to see you guys again next time. Take care, God bless, stay safe everyone, and you know what? Let's open one more pack. Yeah, that's what I get. Anyway, that's it for this episode. Take care everyone. Bye bye.